Okay, so today we're going to look at generating an invoice for sales that you may well have made. For any number of reasons, it may not have been automatically generated. Perhaps you prefer to use cash, or it's done by check, for instance. Who knows? Either way, if you are in the position where you will need to generate an invoice for a customer from the admin panel, so log into your seller account, get to the admin panel here, and look on the left hand side, and we have action. So if you select that, it will expand out, and then we can choose invoice. Click on there, and then you are presented with an overview of your items available to be added to an invoice. All right. If you click up here, you can change the particular store, but all of my stuff is in gifts, so let's just leave it there for the time being. If you would like to add a single item, you just have to click this basket. Click it once, and you'll be taken through to the basket process, or the checkout process. If you'd like to add more, all you need to do is add the number that you would like in there, and then press the basket icon. So I'm just going to expand this group out here, and let's just say I've received an order from a customer who would like a large blue bamboo straw, and in fact they would like 10 of them. So let's just add 10 of those into the action section here, in line with the bamboo straw, large blue, and then I'm going to press the basket icon here, which will add it to the basket. Don't worry about this is just cross-sell and upsell stuff, unrelated at the moment. If we go to continue to basket, this is because I was previously doing something, so the numbers are actually incorrect. But let's say, for example, I would like to change it from 10 or 11 or whatever back down to 1. So I get contacted by the customer again, and they would just like 1 of it. So I can just go into the quantity box here, hit the number 1, and then press the recalculate button here, and done. There we go. Quantity's gone back down to 1. The price is now at $1.99. The subtotal there is $1.99 as well. So now you need to scroll further down the page to where it says checkout. Click on checkout, and you will then need to input your customer's details. So let's just make up a fake customer here. It's going to be called Jim Business. Not sure if I spelled business right, but there we go. He lives at 123 Real Street. In fact, the number's 123. The address is Real Street. He lives in Realton, which is in the Realshire County. RS1. Let's say 3GH, 3F, whatever. They're not a real person, they don't care. Country, obviously the UK. You can change that by pressing the change button here. Under email, let's just put j.im at business.com. This bit here you don't need to worry about. This is just a deprecated setting I still have on for testing purposes, so you don't need to worry about that. Here is the important part for invoicing though. The invoicing options that are available to you. We have 3. All right, so the first one here is email invoice to the customer now, which for most purposes I assume you would like to do, so make sure that this is checked. The next one is to include a pay now button on the email invoice. So this just means that there will be a button similar to this at the bottom on your invoice that you send to the customer. So this one here, which will just say pay now. They'll be able to click that, they'll be taken to the checkout, they can pay for their item, and then you can continue moving from there. Probably a good thing to do for the most part, so I would include that. But let's put a bit of urgency here. So how long does the customer have to pay the invoice? This customer is late and I never trust them, so I'm actually going to put this down to 2. Okay. I would also like the stock that I have of the item that they've taken to be reduced from my stock account. So I will also check this box at the end that says deduct items purchased from the stock. Okay. So for the most part, you probably want all 3 of these set. Once that's all done, once you have input the information correctly and you've chosen your invoicing options, simply press the generate invoice button, which will generate the invoice. And what that's done there is it has actually sent off an email or the invoice to Jim Business, but obviously this email doesn't really exist, so it hasn't done that. But we can see at the top here, this is the order that we've just done. All right, we can see that it's a payment type of invoice. We can see that it's not being paid right now. and we can view that it's a type of invoice. Okay, the red over here tells us that it has not been paid. You can see that by hovering over, and you'll see the little tooltip that pops up. As an example, let's just say that the invoice gets sent, they pay, and we're notified of the customer's payment. So we now go to select, drop down menu here, and we can set to paid. And we'll send the confirmation email as well, just to clarify with our customer. So I'm going to set to paid, click on go. Watch this. This is going to turn from red to green. There we go. So this has now been paid in the eyes of the system. The only other thing there is it has not been sent. So let's just select at the end there, and let's pretend for a moment that I've just rushed off to the post office and that I have sent it. So let's just say quick dispatch and send an email again, just to keep up with the customer there and let them know that it has been paid, it's been sent, it's on the way to them. I'll click on that. This should change to sent when I click on OK. Oh, dispatched. There we go. A little box here says that it's been sent. Okay. Thank you very much.